Hey guys, Scott Stevenson here, freelance filmmaker, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to mask out your photos inside Lightroom on the iPad Pro. Okay guys, so a lot of times as filmmakers we need to shoot photos and we need to edit those photos, and that's where Lightroom comes in. I feel like it's a really powerful piece of software. In the past I used to work with Photoshop a lot, and now some of the new features inside of Lightroom have made Photoshop almost obsolete in some ways. I mean, it's still powerful to do certain things, but the artificial intelligence inside of Lightroom is really amazing, and especially the masking feature. It knows exactly what you want to do, and it's very accurate. So let's jump right in. I want to show you guys kind of what I'm talking about and how useful of a feature this is. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna jump into Lightroom. I'm gonna jump into a project here that I have. Here's some images. Let's find an image. For example, let's say we're working with this image right here. I have a picture of the 600D, right? Let's find one that's in focus. Okay, so we're working with 600D. You're gonna come over here, you're gonna hit the masking tool, which is this little circle. You go ahead and hit that circle there, and then you get this little plus button. If you slide it over, it says create new mask. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit that, and then we're gonna do select subject. It's gonna go through, it's gonna detect your subject, and it's gonna find what your subject is in the image. Here it did a decent job. It kind of, didn't really find all of the parts of the image that we really wanted it to find. As you can see, it kind of didn't find the reflector dish. So what we can do is we can help it out a little bit, and we can go here to add. We're gonna add a mask. We're gonna add to the mask. We're gonna use brush, right? So here we have some options on the side of the brush. We're going to change the size of the brush, and then we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna help it out and select the rest of the reflector here. You can even change the size a little bit, make it a little bigger, and just get the rest of the brush in there like that. All right, so I just got the rest of the reflector. It's kind of on black on black, so it's a bit difficult to see. And I'm not gonna go perfect. This is just an example of what you could do. And then let's get the yolk there. Okay, awesome. So we got the yolk, and we got this side of the yolk. Great. Okay, so now I have my image. What you can do is you have some options up here. You hit these three little circles, and you can look at your overlay or your mask, and have three different colors. Typically the color is red. I like to change it to either blue or green, just a little easier for me to see. Or if you're working with green screen footage, sometimes blue is a little better. So let's keep it on blue. It lets us know what our image is. Then you can go up here to some of your tools. You can increase the exposure, and you see what that's doing. It's just increasing the exposure on the light itself. You can play with all of those things, contrast, your highlights, whatnot. But in this, what I'm actually going to show you what to do is, once you have that mask, okay, so here's our selection, and what we can do is you can come over here right above the trash can on the left hand side in the corner. There's this little inverse button, which is really amazing, and it allows you to select the background. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna jump over into another picture so that you can kind of see what this will do. Here's a nice picture of my wife. We're gonna go through, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and select subject. The AI is gonna go through, it's gonna find where the face is, and it's gonna select her. And then we're gonna use this little tool again here in the corner. We're gonna hit that, and it's gonna give me my background. What that's able to do is actually, you can decrease the intensity of the light in the background and separate your subject. You see how that's doing that? It's kind of separating her from the background, which is pretty cool. And then you can increase contrast and, in the shadows, bring the blacks down, maybe not too much. We want it to be subtle. And then, yeah, you can see before and after. So this is a before, and then after, before and after. And you see with just a simple little mask and using that AI tool, you're able to really pop your subject out of the background, and really just with a simple mask, you're able to just create just a way more dramatic look. So anyway guys, I hope you learned something from this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. And once again, I'm Scott Stevenson. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my past videos as well as subscribe to see my future ones. Peace.